It is Wednesday, January 6th, 2021, and you are tuned into DIRTRACKR Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Today we have some news on USAC sprint car competitors Jake Swanson and Dave Darland. We then dive headfirst into some Chili Bowl stats, and we've got new podcast episodes and today's streaming schedule. So let's go. We talked yesterday on the show about Paul Nienheiser making the move to non-wing competition full-time this year, joining the USAC Sprint Car Series, and yesterday we added another driver to the series full-time. California's Jake Swanson will be a year-long competitor with the USAC National Sprint Cars for the first time in his career, joining AZ Racing for 2021. Swanson was the 2017 West Coast Sprint Car champion and has a West Coast CRA and Southwest Sprint Car wins in his career. He also has Western States Midget wins as well. He moved to Indiana in 2020, and as he told USAC's Richie Murray, he's jumping in with both feet. Swanson has 45 National Sprint Car starts in his career, including 12 in 2020. He finished fourth at Terre Haute in July. He's joining an ever-growing field of full-timers and will face stiff competition in his rookie campaign. One of the drivers Swanson will face, at least early in the season, is Hall of Famer Dave Darland. He announced yesterday that he'll join Baldwin Brothers Racing for the opening stretch of USAC National Sprint Car races at Bubba Raceway Park in Florida, February 11th through the 13th. If all goes well, Darland hopes to appear with the Baldwins more in 2021. In addition, Darland is putting together a car of his own that can be raced by him or another driver, depending on the situation. To see more on these two news items, check out usacracing.com. The Chili Bowl pool is out as of yesterday evening. No doubt many of you are poring over stats and groups and trying to figure out who to pick. For Thursday or Friday, we might do a full rundown of the Chili Bowl pool pick sheet. Let me know in the YouTube comments or via email or social media if that's something you'd like me to do or if you're interested in. If nobody wants me to do it, I won't do it. Either way, I think now is a good time to start looking deeper into some of the Chili Bowl stats we have coming from the DIRTRACKR.com analytics section. We have race results from 2020 back through 2013 in the database, which gives us plenty of things to look through. The more recent results are going to be most helpful in predicting this year's finishes. The first impression you get in looking at the numbers, and I mentioned this back in December when I only had 4 years of data, is just how good Christopher Bell has been. He's won his prelim night 6 of the last 8 years and 5 straight. His other finishes are 5th and 12th. With the format taking top 2 from each prelim night to Saturday's A-main, those wins are obviously really important, especially if you want a realistic shot of winning the Golden Driller. The last time Bell finished outside the top 5 in a Chili Bowl prelim night was 2013. That's astonishing considering how difficult these races are and how big of a factor luck plays in those heat races. And as you might expect, that prelim night success has led to a lot of Saturday success. Bell has those 3 Golden Drillers, all 3 won in a row from 2017 through 2019. He led 38 laps in the feature last season before getting passed by Larson late in the going and finishing second. If you can call it a blemish, which it really isn't, his worst Saturday feature finish since 2016 is that second place finish. He's been in every Saturday feature since 2013 when he finished 10th in a B, missing a transfer by 4 spots. Even with as good as Larson has been all year on dirt, I just don't know how you bet against Bell inside the Expo. His results have just been absolutely crazy. The other drivers to win in the past 8 years are Rico Abreu with 2 drillers, and then Larson, Brian Clausen, and Kevin Swindell each have 1. A lot of people will again pick Larson to win this year. He grabbed his first driller in 2020, and his hellacious run of dirt wins all season long would seem to point towards him being the guy to beat. He's got 5 prelim wins in his last 8 attempts at Chili Bowl, but there are blemishes on Larson's record. He's been in every Saturday A-main except one, a C-main appearance in 2017, but he does have 3 feature finishes outside the top 15, including a 19th when he lost an engine late in the going, leading in 2018. In terms of talent and ability, nobody would hesitate that Bell and Larson are 1A and 1B inside the Expo Center, but in the past 8 years, Larson just hasn't been as consistent as Bell, and you can see that in a lot of the numbers and finishes. Rico, with 2 drillers already on his resume, is going to be another favorite many are going to look to. He's won 3 straight prelim nights and 5 in 8 years, but his last driller came in 2016. Since then, he's finished 11th, 2nd, 15th, and 5th in Saturday A-mains. It seems in recent years like he just might be a tick behind the pace of Bell and Larson. If you look over the last 8 years, nobody has been in all 8 Saturday features. Bell, Larson, and Rico have all been in 7 of the 8. And then Sammy Swindell, Zach Dahm, Shane Golobic, and Tanner Thorson each have 6 appearances. Bell leads the way with 5 top 5s, and then Thorson and Bell lead with 5 top 10s each. 9 drivers have led laps in the big show, including Clausen, Bell, Larson, Rico, Kevin Swindell, Justin Grant, Logan Seavey, Sammy Swindell, and Caleb Armstrong. Something that stands out as interesting is the start position of the winners back to 2013. No Chili Bowl pole sitter has won a driller in the past 8 events. 4 winners have come from second, 3 from third, and 1 from fourth. For whatever reason, it just doesn't seem to pay to sit on that Chili Bowl pole. The last 8 years of races have included 34 prelim nights, and only 17 drivers have prelim night wins. They are Bell, Rico, Larson, Clausen, Grant, Travis Berryhill, Kevin Swindell, Tyler Courtney, Sammy Swindell, Tanner Thorson, Alex Bright, Jerry Coons Jr., Caleb Armstrong, Cannon McIntosh, Jonathan Beeson, Chad Boat, and Logan Seavey. Only Bell, Rico, Larson, Clausen, and Grant have multiple prelim night wins. One driver who is impressive when you look at the stats, and I think doesn't get enough credit for what he's done at the Chili Bowl, is Shane Golubic. He's been in the Saturday feature 6 of 8 years, including 5 in a row. He hasn't really been a threat to win a driller with only 1 feature top 10, but he's been very consistent through the event. Only 2 drivers have finished in the top 10 in all 8 years worth of prelim nights. They are Tim McCready and Shane Golubic. With still 5 days until the first prelim night, I don't see any reason looking forward why this just doesn't come down again to Bell and Larson. I'm going to do a full run of the the prediction formula later for the Chili Bowl, but just on the surface, I liked Bell here to get his 4th driller. His consistency in the building is just too damn good. You hear all the time about how difficult the Chili Bowl is with a deep field and some luck needed, but even through it all, the same names continue to show up at the top. If you'd like to look through some of these numbers yourself, you can visit DIRTRACKR.com/analytics/Chili Bowl. So like I said, if you want me to do a full rundown of the pool pick sheet, let me know. We can certainly do either the Thursday show or the Friday show, or maybe even a bonus show with that. So let me know what you think about that. And then again, I'll have some kind of full rundown on predictions from the prediction formula from this event as well in the coming days. And we'll continue into next week as we have live results for each night, kind of breaking things down and talking about all of it. So a lot more Chili Bowl content to come. If you are looking for other dirt racing podcast episodes this week, Open Red has Carson Macedo. The Dirt Nerds are talking to photographer Nick Zeblin. Ohio Dirt has Jacob Denny. QuickTime has Flea Ruzick and Matt Jewell. Passing Points has Jonathan Beeson. Meadows Autosports is talking to Bailey Goldsberry. Forward Bite has Joseph Joyner and Kelly Carlton. And there's a new episode of Wednesdays with Wayne. To see the full list of shows and episodes, visit DIRTRACKR.com/podcasts. There are 3 streaming items today on the schedule still remaining, with Flow Racing 24/7 happening all day. And then Dirt Car Esports action is happening over on Dirt Vision. You can watch that for free. And then the IMCA Winter Nationals are getting underway on Speed Sport TV from Cocopas Speedway. To see today's schedule with links to watch, visit DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. Hope everybody has a good Wednesday. You can find DIRTRACKR Daily on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or where you get podcasts. Please subscribe and leave a review. You can also watch the show every day on YouTube and Facebook. You can email the show at info@dirttracker.com, and you can follow along at facebook.com/dirttracker, twitter.com/dirttracker, and the website itself, dirttracker.com. You can follow me personally on Twitter at Justin_Fiedler. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more DIRTRACKR Daily.